नहमदुहु व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम।
My dear brothers, respected elders and sisters, Alhamdulillah, Allah Ta'ala bless us sihat, the bounty of health. We had pandemic, people they were suffering, lockdown 3 years nearly, and then everything was seized. Why everything was seized? All the business they were closed. Why? Because there is a big virus. So we understand that, subhanallah, how big blessing is to have siha. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam mentioned, he said, Ni'matan maghbunum fihima kasirun minan nas. There are two blessings given by Allah Ta'ala. There are two blessings. People, they are just wasting these blessings. They are in the deception. They don't value these blessings. As-sihha wal-faragh. Sihha, health. Health is a big blessing from Allah Ta'ala. And wal-faragh, free time Allah Ta'ala has given us. So when the death comes, no freedom anymore. You will be very busy, we will be very busy. My Ustad Sheikh Sayyid Maulana Abdul Wahab Shah Sahab, he passed away long ago. He was like my first of the inspiration. I learned Islam from him. He was a qualified teacher and engineer as well. He had a university colleague. So he used to go, and he was a doctor. The colleague of him is a doctor. He ran his surgery, and he ran his own private online hospital. Where the people there book his time and then they can see online. So he said, I used to go to this doctor friend and used to tell him, my brother, look here, Allah Ta'ala has given us time, Allah Ta'ala has given us siha. Oh no, I'm a doctor, don't talk about siha. I am the believer of siha, I am believer of health. And look here, don't talk about to go in the masjid and talk about the Islam and Iman and build up yaqeen, believe on Allah Ta'ala, because I am very busy man. Even people, they book me to talk to them. Even the death, the angel of the death, he will come, he will have appointment. This is what he, as a joke, he used to say. What happened after years and years? He had heart attack. He ended up in the sensitive unit in the hospital. Now he is remembering and he called his friend, my sheikh, and my sheikh went to see him in the hospital. He said, can you bring me the pen and paper? So this doctor, he was on the deathbed and he wrote down while crying. He said on the papers, my teacher told me, I listened from my teacher, he said, Wallahi, I was free. I wasted this freedom. I had sihat, I had health, I wasted the health. Now I am crying, I am going to grave, I don't have any education. I have education, degrees, they are useless now. Put in the bin. I don't have degree. I don't have any guideline. I don't have any guidance. What going to be happen in the grave? That's why I'm sad. My brothers, sisters and elders, sihat and faragha, free time we have is big blessing. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he mentioned, he said, Khayrun nas, the best person amongst the people, yeah, man tala umru wa hasuna amalu. He got his long age, and he got, mashallah, good amal, very beautiful amal. So long age, when will be? When we have healthy life. Sadly, we our Muslim community, we don't care health. Yeah, if we do care health, we just take it slightly. المؤمن القوي خير وأحب إلى الله من مؤمن ضعيف من المؤمن ضعيف. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam informed us, urged us, the strong believers, خير وأحب إلى الله. Allah Ta'ala loves strong believers, and he is the best person. Allah Ta'ala loves him. Then the moment who is da'if, who is unhealthy. What we say, unhealthy. So here, one thing we're talking about today, there's a virus, the big disease. Yeah. So there is another big disease, we don't recognize it. This is a big killer than the virus. Spiritual disease. We don't. What is the reason of spiritual disease? We're going to talk about in 10, 20 minutes, 15 minutes max. What is this spiritual disease? What's the reason behind this spiritual? What is the main virus behind? What is the reason of this spiritual disease? How we can eliminate it, how we can overcome this disease, how can we get rid of this disease? Inshallah, I will try this. So, we care of the body disease, but we don't care of the spiritual disease. Look here, brothers, I am talking, yeah? You can see me, I am raising my hand, yeah? You can see I can walk. Something happened. It will happen. This accident will happen in my life. I will not be able to raise my hands. I will not speak. My hands, my arms will be there, but I can't raise. I will not be able to raise my hands. My tongue is there, will be there. I will not be able to speak out. My eyes, my legs will be there. I will not be able to utilize my limbs, my legs, my eyes. What has happened? What has happened? So people, they say, oh, this is mashallah Imam Sahib. This is mashallah Hafiz Sahib. This is mashallah Doctor Sahib, Engineer Sahib. When he passed away, they don't call him Doctor Sahib anymore. They don't call him politician anymore. What they say? They say deceased. The dead body. What has happened before? He used to be called doctor, engineer. He used to be called king and then president. What has happened? So before there was a soul, ruh inside. No, ruh has gone. Now we call it dead body. You see? We don't call even his name. So ruh is the main thing, valuable thing. We don't recognize our soul. We don't even care of our soul. Even look, our body, mashallah, is sunnah to do wash, to have good dress on Friday, to cut your nails, to do khat, mashallah, is sunnah. But it's very important to look after our soul as well. We don't even look after. We don't have any appointment for soul to be looked after. So the big disease is spiritual disease. This disease is more killer than any virus. If a person passed away with disease, with virus, is shahada for him. Scholars, they say, is shahada for him. There is a virtual shahada. There is a real shahada. This is virtual shahada, hakiki and majazi. This is majazi shahada for him. He is a martyr. A woman giving a baby birth, mentioned if she passed away, she is in the shahada. She got murder reward, giving the baby birth. A person passed away suddenly with disease. He will be treated as a shaheed, the virtual shaheed. But you know, the disease we're talking about, the spiritual disease, if a person passed away with this spiritual disease, there is no shahada for him. He will be at a big risk. This spiritual disease, We don't recognize spiritual disease. We have mashallah doctor. We have mashallah big hospital. We have mashallah big NHS system. Yeah, to treat the body. Sadly, we don't have system. We don't have any surgery. We don't have any hospital where we treat our spiritual disease. Let me give you an example. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he mentioned in one hadith, he said, "Inna min khiyarikum," the best person amongst you is the one. Inna min khiyarikum ahsanakum khuluqan. The best person is that whose akhlaq, whose conduct, whose moral treatment with others is the good one. He is beautiful. Beautiful treatment with others. Akmalul mu'minin imanan ahsanahum akhlaqan khuluqan. The moment complete his faith, the believers complete his faith when his akhlaq is good with others. Look, this is a big thing, akhlaq. Ma shay'un fi mizan al-mu'min yawm al-qiyamah. Ma shay'in askalu min fi mizan al-mu'min yawm al-qiyamah. At the day of judgment, in the scale, in the deeds of the believers, nothing will be heavier. Nothing will be heavier than min ikhlaqin, min khuluqin hasanin, than the good conduct with others. Look, brother, this is a big disease. We don't have this. This blessing, we don't have this. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned, he said, the day of judgment, person, he will be very close with me like these two fingers. These two fingers, they are very close. Sahaba, they ask, who are this, mashallah, well-honored person? He will be very close to you like these two fingers. The person who has akhlaq, whose moral is good with others. Look, we are lacking this bounty, this blessing. Our akhlaq is not good. What is it? This is the big disease. There are so many other diseases. This is one of the examples. Akhlaq is not good. At the day of judgment, the person will come. He will bring a lot of salah, lot of fasting. If you put these amal on the mountain it gets pressed. It just goes down because of the heavy weight of the fasting, of the salah. But because of his akhlaq not having good with others, people will come and claim, look, he hurt us. Look, Ya Allah, he swear at us. Look, Ya Allah, he dodged us. Look, Ya Allah, he called our money. So he will be given the amal. You can put amal on the mountain. Even mountain can press because of the heavy weight of amal. They will be given to them, and then at the end of the day, all the amal, good deeds will be finished, run out. Still people out there, then their sin will be put on his deed, in his deed. He is the poor person in the ummah. So my dear brothers, spiritual illness like not having akhlaq, this is a big killer illness. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah ta'ala said in Quran, La khayra fi kasirim. There is no khair min najwahum. The people, they get together. People, they do secret talk. They do secret conversation. There is no khair. We can understand this time, this verse can easily explain. People, mashallah, they have very secret meetings online. They have, mashallah, WhatsApp and Facebook groups online. They're doing secret meetings. No khair. La khayra fi kasirim. Surah An-Nisa, the verse number 114. I will recommend all the brothers and sisters, we should look at this verse. Surah An-Nisa, the juz number is 5. So there is no khair doing the secret conversation. Yes, the only khair is إِلَّا مَنْ أَمَرَ بِصَدَقَةٍ أَوْ مَعْرُوفٍ أَوْ إِصْلَاحٍ بَيْنَ النَّاسِ. Only people who do conversation, who meet up, the only goodness, the only khair is that if he do إِلَّا مَنْ أَمَرَ بِصَدَقَةٍ, they each others, they encourage each other, they facilitate each others to do the things of sadaqah, charity. Like as-sadaqatu, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam mentioned, Al-amar bil ma'roof wa nahyu anil munkar sadaqah. This is the sadaqah. Last our khutbah, I think last khutbah before that, we mentioned in detail the sadaqah. Talking to nicely to your brother is sadaqah. Removing the harmship, this is sadaqah. Building a masjid, banauha masjid, this is sadaqah. Yeah, talking to your parents, this is sadaqah. So encouraging each others, this is sadaqah. And then islahim bainan nas. So basically rectify brothers, rectify sisters. In this way, they have connection with Allah Ta'ala. We get rid of this spiritual disease. This is, second thing is that these are the people, man amara bi sadaqatin aw ma'rufin aw islahin bainan nas. They do facilitate, they do enjoin others for the good deeds. Are they Islam? Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam mentioned, he said, Ala ukhbirukum بأفضل من درجة الصلاة والصيام. Shall I tell you, shall I inform you something better than salah? This is hadith in Bukhari, Muslim. Shall I tell you the something you can get the reward better than fasting? Better than fasting. The Sahaba, they told, yes, Ya Rasul, better than sadaqah. Prophet sallallahu said, min darajati salah was-siyam was-sadaqah. Shall I tell you something is better than in reward, than the salah, than the sadaqah, than the fast? So Sahaba, they asked, Ya Rasul, yes, tell us. Aslahu zat al-bayn. Doing reconciliation with each other, amongst each others. Reconciliation with brothers and sisters, they are not talking. Husband and wife, they are not talking. Brother, the father and the son, they are not talking. If you go and reconciliate with them, you will get more reward than ever fasting, than ever praying salah, than ever the building of the masjid or charity things. Reconciliate with the brothers. Look, brothers, my point is, I need your attention seriously. You do reconciliation among the believers, among the parents, among the wife and the husband. You do reconciliation. You will get a reward more than the salah. You get a reward more than the fasting. You get a reward more than the sadaqah. You do reconciliation between the people. What about how much reward you will get? How much goodness you will get from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala if you do reconciliate people to Allah ta'ala. People, they are disagreed between Allah ta'ala, with Allah ta'ala. People, they have this connection with Allah ta'ala. Years and years ago, people, they used to come in the masjid and pray salah, connect Allah ta'ala. They just lost outside in the society. Who gonna do reconciliation with them, with Allah ta'ala? Who rectified to them, to Allah ta'ala? This is the biggest disease, my dear brothers, respected elders. How we can, inshallah, how we can overcome this disease? This big disease, bigger than the virus pandemic. 3 years we have and everything is seized, everything is closed down. I think from today we close down every affairs. We close down all the activities. Let's do reconciliation people with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the biggest thing we should do. People, they don't have, mashallah, we come here, no connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. La salata illa bihaduril qalb. Scholars, they say, you come to the masjid, but there is no Allah in your heart. No salah. The day of judgment, your salah will be cut. Like you have a paper, in the paper, so you have only one dot. They have cut all the paper, they keep it one dot. What is this dot? The remembrance of Allah Ta'ala from 5 minutes, 10 minutes salah. No Allah, everything there in the salah. No Allah in the salah. No Allah Ta'ala remembrance in the salah. This is a big disease. So my dear brothers, we talk about spiritual disease. We talk about the reason why. No, we talk about how we can overcome this disease. We talk about the disease. What is the cause of the disease? Spiritual disease. Let's talk about how can we overcome this. The easy way is, why we get in this disease? Because we don't have environment. Look here, we getting inspired by environment. You know, mashallah, everyone wearing, mashallah, good brand suit. What is the cause of the disease, spiritual disease? Let's talk about how can we overcome this. The easy way is, why we get in this disease? Because we don't have environment. Look here, we getting inspired by environment. You know, mashallah, everyone wearing, mashallah, good brand suit. You know the brands, the suits, they don't write down a big book. They don't make a big movie. They don't make a big digest to send you, this is the design, this is the cotton inside or not cotton inside. What they do the show. What they call it, the catwalk walk. They hire a model wear that dress. And then the model walk, people get inspired. They straight away give the orders. And then, what is that? We talk about Islam, what do we don't wear the Islam. We don't wear the Islam. Islam is not practical. Islam is all in the books. No one bothered to wear Islam. That's why, because there is no environment. Coming back to the verse, Allah Ta'ala mentioned, إِلَّا مَنْ أَمَرَ بِصَدَقَةٍ أَوْ مَعْرُوفٍ أَوْ إِصْلَاحٍ بَيْنَ النَّاسِ. Whoever do this work to make, mashallah, إِلَّا مَنْ أَمَرَ بِصَدَقَةٍ, who do enjoin for sadaqah, for charity, who do enjoin to inspire others to do good deeds, or who do enjoin for the reconciliation, Allah Ta'ala will give them. وَمَنْ يَفْعَلْ ذَلِكَ ابْتِغَاءَ مَرْضَاتِ اللَّهِ. Whoever do this for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah Ta'ala will give them ajr azim. فَسَوْفَ نُؤْتِيهِ أَجْرًا عَظِيمًا. Allah Ta'ala saying, I will give them ajr azim. The biggest, the greatest reward. My dear brothers, respected elders, I'm not showing Allah Ta'ala will give us biggest and greatest reward. Is Allah Ta'ala saying in Quran. Try to understand me, my brothers, my sisters. Look, Allah Ta'ala is the Khaliq. Allah Ta'ala is the king of all the kings. Allah Ta'ala is the ruler of all the rulers. Allah Ta'ala has created the whole universe. We don't know what will be the bigger reward. We know our bigger reward is, if someone give me the mansion, someone give me the good aeroplane to go in there and then see here and there, this could be the bigger, or someone give me multi-million pounds, this and that. Maybe this is bigger reward for me. I am having limited thinking. I am having limited understanding. MashaAllah, whoever creator of us, Allah Ta'ala saying, I will give you bigger reward. Subhanallah. So let's create this environment to rectify between Allah Ta'ala. Let's connect people to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the biggest reward Allah ta'ala will give. I quickly want to tell you one story. One king, Harun al-Rashid, woman came, old woman. She said, in our area, desert, all my life I never have honey. I heard honey, if you have, you will have shifa. Can you give me little bit honey? Because maybe I will die. I want to have taste the honey. Harun al-Rashid tell his tradesman, bring the big container of the honey. So he brought the big container of the honey and he gave it to the woman. Woman was very happy. She took the container, she left. The advisor of Harun al-Rashid, the king, advisor asked him, Sheikh, asked him, whatever, Harun al-Rashid, he said to him, she is a poor woman. She never ever tasted the honey in her whole life. And she asked only little bit honey, and you gave him big, container of the honey. How come? You just wasted, a lot of honey to her. He said, look, this woman, she have limited understanding about honey. She has very limited. She asked honey according to her own capacity, her own respect, her own honor. I treated her according to my own honor. I am the king. I give her, this is not my shalan-e-shan. This is not according to my honor. According to my honor, I give her big container of the honey. Look, my dear brothers, respected elders, if we do the work of Allah Ta'ala, reconciliate people to Allah Ta'ala, and Allah Ta'ala saying, فَلَسَوْفَ نُؤْتِيهِ أَجْرًا عَظِيمًا, I will give you soon the Ajr Azim, biggest reward. I don't know, Allah Ta'ala knows what will be the biggest reward. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, he mentioned, Man amara bil ma'roof wa naha anil munkar, khalifatullah fil ard wa rasulihi wa kitabihi. He is the ambassador of Allah Ta'ala. He is the ambassador of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. He is the ambassador of Quran. Look, people, they're looking for authority. They want to be trustee. They want to be president. They want to be chairman. They want to be prime minister. They want to be MP. Very little things. Allah Ta'ala gave us three big positions and rules. Khalifatullah fil ard. Khalifatu wa rasulihi wa kitabihi. We are the ambassador of Allah Ta'ala on the earth. We are ambassador of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam on the earth. We are ambassador of Quran. My dear brothers, respected elders, how bigger position is that? Can you believe? Very sad because of not having environment. We don't know this. We can't practice this. Let's inshallah do environment. Let's build one of the purpose of masjid inshallah. We build up masjid inshallah. Start from today. Yeah, you can build up the masjid environment in your home. Wherever you go at workplace, one corner, do azan lightly so that the non-Muslim should not get disturbed. Do azan and pray salah. You are traveling, wherever you are, do azan and pray salah. This is what you can invite. You are spreading the environment, and you can build up the masjid environment in your home. Wherever you go at workplace, one corner, do azan lightly so that the non-Muslim should not get disturbed. Do azan and pray salah. You are traveling, wherever you are, do azan and pray salah. This is what you can invite. You are spreading the environment, and you are helping brothers and sisters. You are facilitating brothers and sisters to inspire by Islam. May Allah Ta'ala help us to act upon. Barakallahu lana wa lakum fil Qur'an al-azim wa nafa'na wa iyyakum bil ayati wa dhikril hakim.